Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Watched your journey from the start, man. Canberra's a small place, and I've never actually seen a tattoo artist expand and become as great as you have in such a limited amount of time, man. No, it's real shit, but like you tattoo a lot of our friends. We see a lot of your work, and dude, like, well, what's the future hold for Dave? Like, where are you taking TK?
Well, here's the thing, man. A lot of people have said, Dave, why don't you start your own thing and just start your own shop and but thing is, it's hard to do both. It's hard to be a business owner and be an artist at the same time. I didn't get into this game to be a business owner. I got into the game to be the best tattoo artist that I can be. More so more so artist that I can be. So that being said, my journey is just about networking with people better than me so that I can grow as well.
Oh, that's a true artist.
And in the process, if I can help somebody else, I can. And I will. Yeah, so that's what life's about, right?
Dude, I love hearing that. You don't hear that from too many artists. Like, that's how you're a real artist.
Yeah. So, but what I look for mostly is, if I'm to share knowledge, is make sure that their heart is in the right place. Because today and age, people don't get into the game for genuine purposes. It's more of a status thing nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got a lot more content creators than you do people creating artwork.
And moving forward, are you just going to expand in all styles, or is there something particular?
Ooh, well, see, that's the thing. People ask me, well, what kind of style do you do, man? What is your style? And see, I don't like to say I have a style, because to say I got a style means that I'm limited. I like to, do all styles, because when I'm expanding to different things, that's when I'm learning. Like today, never done this patchwork before.
Something new.
Until now, and only now am I figuring things out. I think we can start smashing the color in, man.
Come on, mate.
Oh, you gotta let me do it too.
Come on, mate.
Get it.
Give me
Yeah. Crutch, get in there.
Yeah, get it. Have a lick.
Have a lick, Crutch.
Initiate it.
But lick your side, Crutch. Lick your side.
And lick yourself. Lick yourself.
Lick yourself.
Lick yourself. Lick yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yourself. Lick yourself. Get in there. Lick yourself.
So unhygienic. Tago, what's he doing? Tago.
When you're doing something new, you're kind of like, oh fuck, like, am I doing this right? Is this working out? I fucking hope so. You know what I mean? But then, like, as you just go deeper into the art, you start seeing it together. You know what I mean?
You would have the vision of the end product, and
Yeah, even though I don't know, like, even though I can't see it at the moment, I'm just discovering things about myself.
I love that. There's not many jobs where you can do that.
No, because everyone wants, what they can see. Everyone wants what they can, what everyone else has, what's trending. what I'm
It's
saying?
a very common thing now, Tattoo. You just see a lot
Yeah.
of people the same.
I got box trending, that's why I'm getting this. I like that Taco Box shirt.
It's trending. Have you had people cry, Dave? From like the happiness of what they see in the mirror after?
Absolutely. Man.
See, that would be the most rewarding feeling.
But the thing is, I don't know how to react sometimes, man. Like, you know, it could be like a tattoo in tribute to a loved one that passed away, and then boom, tears are just coming out.
Oh, of course.
I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, should I give this person a hug? Should I give this person a tissue? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at the supple thigh. TMT, man.
It's DMT, man.
Come on, man. Take that shit to the next level.
We're gonna take it to the next level, nigga.
Take it to the next level. Should have said that to Kyrgios, man.
Yeah, man.
Take that shit to the next level.
That's how we get down, church.
Fuck, so you met the man in the club?
I met the man at the club. We ended up in his family home. I was gonna say I met him at the club and then I met him home. It's gonna sound wrong, but they weren't no beds, man. There weren't no closed doors, no beds.
Was it a different experience tattooing someone of that caliber? Or is it just like another, to you, it's just, you just want to perfect the art? It's like you don't really...
Oh man, I made sure I took my time with that shit, man. Damn sure, man. Yeah, I took my time with that as I do with, you know, as I do with this.
Just like, yeah, because Crotchman and I, we love that Kobe piece. Crotchman especially is a massive Kobe fan. We didn't know that you came up with the design for that. We thought he was just a big Lakers fan. Like, the fact that you designed it and executed it perfectly, that's naughty, man.
Well, the thing is as well, like, he wanted to wear the jersey, the Kobe jersey for the Australian Open, but they didn't allow him to.
So he got it tatted instead?
So he got it tatted instead.
Dude, that's crazy fact, man. Have you ever had to kick anyone out, Dave? Just from like, just being shit?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if you want me to share that story, but
Please. Please.
I was
We want that
tattooing.
rawness.
I was tattooing like this young girl one time, and what she wanted was a rose in the middle, and she wanted musical notes going around the rose.
Okay.
Right? However, these musical notes, she gave them to me on a flat piece of paper. And you know, like with musical notes, you've got bars.
Yeah.
So they have to be exactly on a bar. Otherwise, it's a completely different note. It's a completely different song. So I told her, look, it's gonna be a little bit hard because your song is on flat bars, flat lines. You're asking me to do this on a curved rose. So she's like, oh, okay, well, can we try and get it as close as possible? I'm like, look, I can try. You know what I mean? And I think in the first hour, she was like, oh, this isn't how I expected it to be. So I was like, okay, well, look, just let me finish because I'm not done yet. Anyways, I could see her fiddling around and whatnot on her phone. And anyways, her dad comes in. And I could see her kind of like being kind of hostile with him. I'm thinking these two are having a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy goes, why the fuck did you change the design?
No.
Why did you change the design? My daughter has been texting me this whole time telling me that she's not happy, you know what I mean, and that you changed the design. I'm like, look, sir, I didn't change the design. The thing is, I got a flat bar, and she wants it on curved bars. So I didn't do nothing, and he just kept on going. Well, look, I want to speak to somebody because this is bullshit. You know, his wife is there, and
of course,
and they're like, look, sir, can you just give us a moment? I'm like, man, this is my motherfucking bae. Yo, you guys go outside. You guys have a talk. You guys have a talk to figure out what the hell's going on.
Fuck.
And then the guy kept on carrying on, and I just said to him, look, man, if you're not happy, like I can give you my boss's phone number and you guys can sort it out. And he's like, good, because I'm not gonna pay for this bullshit. I'm not gonna pay for your shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm like, look, bro, you wanna take this outside, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, mind you, we were already arguing for like a good, well, I was being cool for the first 5 minutes and I'm just putting up with his shit. And then he goes, yeah, let's go right now. You know what I mean? The guy looked like some Ned Flanders looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is all happening while everybody else here everyone's listening. Full studio, man. All the artists are listening to the whole thing. You know what I mean? If there was any time to jump into this conversation, it was probably as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as I told this guy to go outside, and this guy was ready to throw it down with me, supposedly.
Far out.
I'm not gonna mention his name,
of course,
but it was the tattoo artist that used to work over there. He comes up all brave, and then he goes to me, and he goes, hey, don't threaten the customers. I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you tell him stop threatening the freaking, or stop trying to intimidate the staff?
Jeez.
Now, at the end of the day, this guy becomes a hero because they write a review and they're like, oh, Dave was the worst. Don't ever go to Tattoo Extreme. I want to thank blah, 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 the guy who came in to sort the situation out. So this guy becomes a hero at the end of the motherfucking day.
That's not right, man.
It's not right. I hope that motherfucker's watching. You dig? Hope you watching. You don't do that shit.
We got a hot commodity right here.
How hot?
Very hot.
What?
Very hot.
Oh.
Extremely hot.
Damn it.
We had to get this, you know, the new season of Mandalorian, season 3. It's been tickling us on the daily. So once we seen this, like, we just had to.
Dude, what have we got?
Dude, the Mythosaur skull. This Mandalorian box, dude, it's juicy.
Impeccable packaging right there, Crotch Daddy.
Impeccable packaging, and it's time to open him. And it's a limited piece, so 10,000 pieces. So we got piece number 9,411.
Oh, lovely. And guys, this one was only actually released in GameStop at US. So for us to get this down under, it's quite a rare commo.
Rare commo. Here we go. Oh!
Stop it!
Dude.
Stop it!
This looks so sick. So we got a little certificate of authenticity. What does this state?
State it.
This document certifies that the client Cog Medallion, Beskar Credit Penny, and Mythosaur Pendant Necklace are pieces inspired by the props from the Star Wars universe. This is an officially licensed Star Wars jewelry collection manufactured by Sales One LLC.
Oh, look at that, guys. We've got a Beskar steel pin with the Imperial logo stamped right in there. You've got the notorious Mythosaur pendant, that bald-headed, wrinkle-headed Grogu with his 3 hairs wears, and of course, the Client Cog medallion, guys, that you would have seen from season 1 with old man Willie Nelson cracking it. Dude. Show Mando, is this the way?
Yeah, is this the way, Mando? What do you reckon?
Is this the way?
This is the way.
Mando approves, this is the way.
Look at this, guys. I'm super impressed with this packaging. Look at this foam here, guys. You've got a nice Mythosaur print on the back here, Mandalorian Bounty Hunter. Oh. And you know, anything with a 30 of Orth is quality.
Oh, it's quality. Look at this steel, dude. Oh, this is like, it's very dense.
How dense we're talking?
Very dense. Oh. Such a naughty form of currency.
Out of these 3 pieces here, Crotch Daddy, which is your fave?
Oh, it's out of these 2, I reckon. Like the Beskar steel, like look at the waves on it, like so detailed. I really like that. Wow. And like the weight of it's very nice.
Very dense.
The Mythosaur skull as well, like, dude, that looks incredible, man. So detailed, man. They absolutely annihilated that.
And spoilers ahoy, guys. Like this Mythosaur right here, if you've seen the last 2 eppies, let me tell you. I won't tell you, but fuck. That's very good.
That's like another cool thing about this. Like all these 3 items, they're such like significant They play such significant parts in the show, dude. Like,
Absolutely.
so important. So yeah, like for us to have this, god damn it, man, so naughty.
And I like how this is kind of like a closure of season 1 kind of thing. These are the big hitter items in season 1, so I'm keen to see what they do for the remaining 2 seasons.
Oh, me too, man.
Dude.
God, look at this cog medallion. God, man.
Dave, what do you think of this?
Yeah, what do you reckon, Dave?
Nice little Mandalorian jewelry set.
So naughty.
That's nasty.
Oh, fuck me, Sully. This is the way, mate. Come on. Fucking feed him, cunt. You like that, don't you, cunt?
What was some crazy shit that you experienced while living over there? Because that's a big change. That's
Well, shit, man. I'll tell you about my experience that I had. My last experience was actually pretty fucking crazy.
what happened?
The guy that tattooed my back, shout out to Mr. Alan Padilla.
Oh,
It's the homeboy that tattooed my back.
with the Aztec piece, yeah.
He still got a tattoo on my chest, so I gotta go see him soon.
Oh, you heard it.
But nah, it's crazy, man, because I was actually supposed to be tattooed by this guy called Carlos Torres, also a renowned artist.
Carlos Torres.
Carlos Torres, yeah. But the thing, so I contacted Carlos, and he just said, hey man, look, thanks for contacting me, he said, but unfortunately my waiting list is about a year, you know what I mean? Alternatively, there's a guy called Alan Padilla that can tattoo you, and this is more of his style if you're okay to get tattooed by him. So I thought, you know what, I have already heard about Alan Padilla. I was like, yeah, sure. I ended up meeting Alan Padilla in Long Beach. You know, and the guy was the most humble dude, real noble, not boastful. And we just connected at a cultural level. We just spoke Spanish the whole time because that's my first language.
That's so cool.
It's his first language, and he had only been in the U.S. Not too long, and he started my back piece. We only got to do probably half of the tat, and around that time he had invited me to go to his art show. However, at this art show, he was featured with many other renowned Mexican artists there, people that I was already following and looking up to before I got into the tattoo game.
Oh shit.
Funny enough, I saw Esteban Oriol there, and I was like, man, what are you doing here, man? I thought you were gonna be in Thailand. Cartoon was actually here in Sydney while I was over there. So so the same time I was flying to LA, Cartoon's flying here, so we just missed each other at that time. I got to meet Chuy Quintana. I got to meet Antonio Mejia. These are all Mexican artists, people that I was following back in the day.
So cool.
Yeah, and it was Alan's first chance to show off his artwork on me. Everyone was loving his work, as was I. Fast forward to the second time, I go back to LA to finish my back. Then this is just before COVID hit, and we finished my back piece, and we said, you know what, man, it's been an honor, man, to finish my back, and he also said, dude, it was an honor for you to fly here, man, and get tattooed by me, man, dude. Let's celebrate and make it a wrap. You dig?
Oh, I dig.
So this was a Sunday. We're at the local pub having a few drinks. We meet up with another guy by the name of Alvaro. He was a local guy from San Pedro area, the Bay Area. And the homeboy says to me, hey man, you smoke weed? I'm like, nah man, not really, man. I'm not really a smoker. It really gets me paranoid and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, not this stuff, man. This stuff is dope, man. I call it strawberry and milk. I'm like, all right, okay, all right.
All right. I dig it.
Yeah, man. So anyways, man, you know, last drinks, you know, are called out. We have our last drinks. The plan is to go back to Alan's place. It was just around the corner from the pub. As we're walking, I see a dark black car with its lights off roll up to us.
Ooh.
And the guys roll down the window. And the guy says to us, yo, where you bought those from? Anyone who's from LA already knows what that means. I'm thinking, well, you know, these guys are locals, you know what I mean? They can handle it, you know?
Oh my God.
You know? Now, Alvaro thought that these guys were actually lost and needed directions.
Oh.
You know? And he goes, oh, hey man, we're from San Pedro area. These guys come out of the car and they put a gun to his head. You know what I mean? And they're like, what the fuck did you say? This is Wilmas 13, motherfucker, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Now, you've got my tattoo artist in the middle, and then you got Alvaro over here with the gun to his head. I'm all the way over here, right? I'm fucking scared as a motherfucker. So now I'm looking at Alan like, what do we do? Maybe we should just keep going. Maybe we should just run. Like, you know, I'm scared. Like, I don't know what to do. And, you know, Alan's kind of torn between following me and sticking by the homeboy. You know what I mean? So.
And he's got a gun the whole time.
And he's got a gun to this guy's head. The guy's shitting him, Alvaro's shitting himself. I'm thinking, fuck, like, what do I do, you know?
Oh my God.
And then, then the guy looks at me. 3 other guys come out of the car and they're throwing their gang signs at me and shit. And then the guy says, if you run, we'll kill your friend. So now I have to stay. Now I have to stay. Like, you know, me and Alan have to stay.
Of course.
And now, you know, we're like, come on, guys, we're Mexicans. You know, we're not no gangbangers or anything like that. Come on, guys, we're Mexicans.
Artists.
You know, we're Mexicans.
Wow.
All the other guys come out, they fucking rob all 3 of us. You know?
What the fuck?
They took all of the cash, which is probably about, you know, approximately $800 in cash off of Alvaro.
Oh my God.
You know, one of them comes up to Alan and says, all right, motherfucker, give us everything you got. And he's like, look, I'll give you the money. Alan's still trying to negotiate. And he goes, look, I'll give you the money, but I'm not gonna give you the wallet. He's like, shut the fuck up and give me everything you got, motherfucker, everything.
Oh my God.
He's like, look, I'll tell you again, he's trying to negotiate. I'll give you the money, but I can't give you the wallet. So I come in and I interfere and I look, man, you want money? I'll give you some money. I'll give you everything I got, you know what I mean? Here, it was probably like $300-400, but, you know? So the guy leaves, but then the other guy comes back and puts the gun to my chest. Oh. And I said, look, man, I gave your homeboy all the money. I got nothing now.
Wow.
See you later, brother. I gave you all the money. And then they drive off. I'll start with my dad. I'll start with my dad. So when he shares his experience when he could have been like 6 or 7 years old at the time, but he explained, because he was the only child at this point, he shared that, you know, he used to sleep in between my grandmother and my grandfather. And
oh my God.
What he explained was that they were both asleep in bed, and for some damn reason he still couldn't fall asleep. He opens his eyes in the middle of the night and he sees an enormous entity, but it's like a shadow. My dad is scared, but you think at 7 years old you'll be able to scream.
He couldn't scream.
You can't scream. It's like as if someone's got you by the fucking throat.
Sleep. Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean?
Paralysis.
So my dad's thinking, you know what, maybe if I just close my eyes and pretend that I can't see him, he'll go away. He opens his eyes again, and that entity is still there. My dad describes him having like the body of a fucking gladiator. He grabs my dad by the feet and drags him off the bed.
No way.
Drags him off the bed. And my dad's like kicking and wrestling,
Oh.
And then, however, this being is dragging my dad across the floor.
Oh.
Now, half of his body, half of the entity's body goes through the wall. And then he ends up letting go of my dad. You know? Now that my dad's like 50 something years old.
Oh.
You know, when my dad tells the story to my grandparents are like, son, I think you just had a bad dream. It was just a nightmare. That's what they said when my dad was just a kid.
He got dragged.
Now that he's an adult now they acknowledge that was a demonic attack.
How you feeling, sir?
Feeling like this on my body.
Ooh. 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 Now, Dave, you've had the honour of tattooing one of Australia's most prestigious athletes, Nick Kyrgios, with one of the most impeccable Kobe Bryant pieces I've ever seen, period. Is there anyone else in the country you're looking to do a collaboration with, my man?
Well, I'm actually liking the material that Spanian is coming out with, so I'd love to collaborate with him. You hear that, Spanian? I'm coming for you. You're gonna bleed a little bit, but don't be scared. It's only surgery.
Oh, my God, Hurus.
Hurus.
If you were to get the man in the chair, is there any particular pieces you would recommend or would like to put on him, or how would that go?
Well, the way that I like to work is when I have somebody in the chair, we actually have to become one. It's just like dancing with somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Good collaboration.
That's it. One time she's like taking a nap and she feels something tugging onto her finger. In that moment, she wakes up and she sees a fucking gnome in her fucking presence. She said that it probably about like yay high, like this high, dressed in red, but looked like an old man, white hair, you know? She starts chasing him with a broom, and I think she went to go hit it. As she striked, he vanished into like fucking dust. Kind of like if you remember the movie Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like the elf.
Yes.
It was like that.
Dobby.
Exactly like that.
Look at this, guys. Master Dave, is finishing up here, guys. The final touches on this piece. Cracker. We've seen the master at work today. We've heard all the craziest stories that I've heard in my life.
It sounds better when someone else says it, you know?
Yeah.
You're the master.
You are the master, sir.
You are.
Look at that. That's fucking lit. Look at that. Look at that sexy fucking thing.
Oh my God.
I got this on my body.
You rub your nipples for what Dave has done for you, sir.
Oh, Dave. That's so good.
Oh. Is that Tangan? Oh.
All right, guys. You know what we got here? We got the Funkoverse Harry Potter game. We're gonna play this tonight.
Oh my
We love that.
God.
Thank you, Funko, for making such fun things, fun activities for me and my family. Funkoverse Harry Potter game.
Dude, this looks epic, man.
It is epic.
Jesus.
It's gonna be hectic.
How do you play this game?
You play with great difficulty, but ease at the same time. It's an emotional roller coaster, you know. Voldemort, Bellatrix Lestrange. You got Hermione and Harry Potter.
Jesus
It's gonna be hard.
Christ.
It's gonna be hard on the emotions, but easy on the eyes. Thank you, Funko. We love
Thank
your
you,
work.
Funky.
Thank you, Funko.